All right, Eric. Y'all know what this means.
They're not gonna roll against the back. What's that mean, Ben?
It means we're gonna make more than 245 horsepower today. All right, guys, we're here back in the mainline dyno. We're at For the Performance, and we have Vlad on his way, and we have a street tune upload on it that's pretty good right now. So we're just gonna fine tune that, get the timing squared away, and I think we're gonna make some power today. This thing's gonna rip. So it already is feeling really strong on the street. So I'm very excited to see what kind of numbers we make today. All right, so we're just driving on it. Getting some heat into the motor before Vlad gets here. I want it just ready for him to start ripping and do our initial hit with it. All right, guys, you know what it is. We got the man, the myth, the Vlad in the house. Tough break on the lift today, huh?
Oh yeah, I was not happy about that.
So Vlad was supposed to get his lift installed today. He took the day off of his 9 to 5 and everything, and but the guy showed up and he was like,
so the guy pulls up in like a KUV truck and with a trailer attached, and there's a giant jack in the back of the trailer.
yeah.
To lift the lift up, and I don't see the lift. So he gets out and he's like, "You're the guy with the lift, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I look again, and yeah, you know, I don't see the lift.
Yeah, it's not like a set of car keys. Like, it's pretty obvious that there was no lift.
And he asks me, "So, where's the lift?" And you know, my jaw drops. I don't even know what to say. And it just hits me, you know, I missed out a day of work. I've been planning this for so long, and the dude shows up with his truck and no lift.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It makes you really scratch your head about what goes through people's minds. Dude, I know you've been telling me all about this. It's crazy. But anyways, well, we got you here this afternoon, and yesterday my GoPro actually died, so I didn't have a chance to film. But yesterday I took, Vlad, you re-upped the tune to add a little more fuel, because we were at 13 PSI and it was running a little bit lean. So you added more fuel yesterday, and dude, this thing just ripped. Like, I have no idea what kind of power it is, but it felt wild.
Let's find out.
So today, we're just gonna, smooth out the fuel?
The first thing I'm gonna do is just a pull as it is, log the pull, log the fueling, then I'm going to smooth out the fueling, and then we're going to spice up the timing and actually take advantage of the ethanol.
Yeah, so super excited we got you here today, and this should be, you know, knock on wood, the last time, you know, we have to tune this thing for a while.
Yeah.
And we should just be able to rip it and have fun and see what it does. So I'll let Vlad get the data logger all set up, and we will, we're going to be ready to make our first pull here.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you? Bro, 363 right off the head.
Yeah.
We haven't even touched timing yet.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, dude, she's gonna be a spicy meatball, man.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let you work your magic. So, whatever you gotta do, man.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
You see there's a dip in the power there? So, cool. So you got your data log?
Yep.
And we'll, I'm gonna leave you to it. I'm not gonna bother you too much. So, you tell me when you're ready to do stuff, and I'll be here. Yeah. Well, I told you, it felt fast as shit, dude.
Yeah. From a stock, unopened M52TU, or really at this point, let's call it an M54 V25.
Right. So we'll see if we can lift the head off it, but I think we're pretty good. I mean, I wanted right around the 400 horsepower mark, just so we weren't really pushing. Like, I don't want to hurt the motor if we don't have to, you know. And there's only so much usable horsepower we can put down in this thing, so that's sick.
It's quicker than my Z4.
Well, just switch ethanol, buddy.
Yeah, I really
turn the boost up, switch to ethanol.
Really want to go 85 now.
But, all right, so I'm gonna let you to it, man. Okay. Do what you gotta do. All right, guys, let me show you the last pull here. Now, we don't have our torque numbers because the machine right now doesn't have the RPM setting on the machine is messed up, so they're in the process of fixing that. So unfortunately, we don't have torque, but we have our horsepower. So here's our pull. You can see it dips down here, and then it spikes and then drops off. So I think Vlad will probably wind up adding some timing here, and the goal is to really get this really nice smooth power curve here. But man, this thing freaking, I'm already impressed at 363 right at first hit is pretty awesome. So Vlad's doing some calculations right now, and we're gonna make some steam today, boys. So what'd you say we're running for timing right now? Like 10 degrees?
Yeah, like 10 degrees. I just threw on a really conservative map. So
yeah.
We should have a good bit still left to squeeze out of it.
Okay. What are you running in your car for timing?
About 12.
So what'd you bump it up to?
Right now I haven't touched the timing.
Oh, okay.
Right
we're gonna do just fuel.
Now I'm just messing with fuel. I'm addressing the points where it's getting too rich and kind of choking out, and then we're gonna do another pull and see how much power that added.
Cool. So the timing will be like the icing on the cake?
Pretty much.
Awesome.
Just gotta work on fuel first.
Yeah, dude. Neil's fired up, dude.
It's almost there, man.
Dude. Yeah, Vlad. That's smoothed out. Smoothed out a little bit there.
It's choking out a bit on fuel, that little dip we have.
Yeah, it was just too much, right? It was too rich? Okay. All right, Vlad, so we just had an issue where it was hitting lean spots, right? And the numbers weren't matching the fuel you're putting in at it, and you found that.
So it was leaning out, and it would gradually, as we approached red line, it would start to follow the injection map.
The injection map you created.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, long story short, the problem was it was not following the values that are commanded in the fuel injection table. And past a certain accelerator pedal position, so past like 30 degrees of pedal input, it goes into open loop mode, which is where the O2 sensor stops controlling fuel trims.
Yeah.
And it was still leaning out, so what I found was there was a coolant temperature threshold for that full load mode. And because this car runs so cool,
I got a C5 Corvette radiator and like 8 gallons of freaking coolant in this thing.
Because this thing runs so dang cool, it was not ever reaching that coolant temperature threshold.
So you got rid of that coolant temperature threshold?
I lowered it by a lot.
Yeah.
I lowered it from 72 degrees Celsius to like 40.
Cool.
Which 40 degrees Celsius is...
Yep.
You know. So this pull, I think we're gonna have a lot better.
All right, let's do it. no time for timing?
Pretty much.
All right.
More fuel adjustments and less of timing.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Vlad's adding a degree of timing right now, and he took out about, what'd you say, 5% of fuel?
About 5% fuel up top.
Okay, cool. And I just want to show you, this is our map now. So what was happening before is our narrowband O2 sensor was actually interfering with Vlad's tune because it was running too cool.
So our fueling issue at high loads, where it was leaning out, was caused by a coolant temperature threshold that wasn't allowing the engine computer to kick the fueling in open loop mode. So when we were in boost, the oxygen sensor, the narrowband O2 sensor, was interfering with the fueling, and we weren't actually hitting the fuel injector pulse widths that are commanded in the fuel table.
So you're telling it to do something, it wasn't doing it.
Exactly. It wasn't listening to me, it was doing its own thing. And that was simply because of just a coolant temperature parameter.
So you lower that parameter, and I think my moving forward, I'm gonna put my radiator on a switch, so it's gonna run at the optimal temperature moving forward. So that's gonna be on my list of things to do. We were making steam. What you got there, bud?
Off it starts.
Cool.
Not a bad hook.
So we made like 375 already. It's so funny. That's the goal. There we go. We forgot to reset the machine, so what are you gonna do? Add more?
Yeah.
Let's do it. 2 degrees. 2 more. 2 more.
One at a time.
No. How about I'll meet you in the middle, 1.5 degrees.
All right.
All right? That'll work. We probably have time for like another pull. It's still making power.
Yeah.
Want to add one more or a half? Or?
Yeah, 3 more, see what it does.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I think if it hits 400 wheel, we can just kind of, I don't know, you want to go over that?
Not right now.
Yeah.
We're out of time today.
Yeah.
We only have another 15 minutes or 10 minutes left, so it's 400's gonna be too rowdy until I get my suspension and stuff squared away. So
yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, we can always go back and redo it. So
yeah,
making some steam, brother.
Yeah.
For now, we have a 400 horsepower BMW, so we're good.
400 wheel horsepower even.
At 13 PSI. Yeah. You always turn the boost up, but I think that's perfectly good for this car right now. And we'll, yeah, dude, we'll just, it's freaking pouring rain out, so we can't drive it, but that'll be the next video.
Yeah.
Dude, good. So honestly, I don't know if you want to do it, but adding that half degree really didn't do anything for us.
What's up? Oh, adding a degree? Yeah.
You want to hold it in? 15 pounds? No?
Oh, we're good today. We're good.
Yeah, I'll pull it back about a degree.
We'll pull it half, because that's what you went up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because we didn't really make any more power.
I mean, just to kind of have a buffer zone, I'll just pull it back a full degree and.
Good. Look at the grass lap. Much better.
I don't know what that was.
So we pulled the timing out. We still pretty much have a 400 horsepower car.
Yeah. Nice and safe.
Successful day. Very successful.
I would say so.
All right, so 394, so more or less 400 horsepower car. After you pulled the timing out, you leaned it out a little because it was running a little rich, and dude, we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super successful.
Safe.
All right,
Right on.
I'm gonna drink a beer.
Make
Sound good?
Beer, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's Busch Lights. Don't get too excited. All right, Vlad. You just took the little 2.5 liter at 400 horsepower on 13 pounds of boost.
$300 engine, pretty much.
Yep. So, guys, I mean, if you got a BMW, Vlad's the man. But yeah, this is awesome, dude. So yeah, we're gonna leave it right where it is because 400 is plenty for this car at this point in time. If and when we start needing more power, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yeah. But at this point, we'll just raise the boost. But it's a stock motor, so we really don't want to go. I think 400 is gonna be very safe on this motor. So
Yeah, I'd say so.
so we'll play around with it and have fun and see if we can control it on the street, and then we'll take it from there. But thanks so much, dude. This is freaking a ripper. Very happy with how everything went today, and had a couple small problems that we were able to overcome, no problem. And dang, I wish it wasn't raining out, dude, because we could take it for a drive. I'm gonna have to wait all day, so we'll take it for a rip tomorrow or something. All right, Vlad. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. It's pouring rain out. We just had, you know, all sorts of weather come through, so I'm not gonna be able to drive the car tonight, but man, 400 horsepower in that car is gonna be insane. So stay tuned for the next video, and we will get this thing ripping.